Hey Pisces, welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot. For those new here, my name is Tiffany, and happy full blood moon total lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. And happy birthday, by the way, Pisces. Okay, so this total eclipse in the sign of Virgo is almost like a wrapping up of the total eclipse in Pisces that we had in September. So this is really kind of accumulating and wrapping up a huge cycle. I don't know about you, but my whole life shifted back in September when those eclipses were happening. And this eclipse is asking you to release control, release any sort of control and constraint that you have about how things are going to work out, about how you think you are going to get somewhere. This is really about just releasing perfectionism. Where are you holding too tightly onto things? So we're going to see what the tarot has for us today. So, all right, and Pisces, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, commenting. I love chatting with you, and it really means so much that these messages are helping you out. So, all right, Pisces, let's see what's going on. All right. And eclipses are also like wormholes. They're really big portals. So if there's anything that you are really working on or you are feeling like something is cropping up for you, know that the astrology and these eclipses can make things feel more intense and also make them feel a bit more chaotic. So this is really just like going with the flow, Pisces. All right, you've got truth. We also have Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So anything that has not come up, any people who are being shady, anything that is being, as a lie, it is going to crop up. The truth will come out. So this is very mercurial energy, which Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So there's a lot of cerebral changes happening. So all right, let's see what else is going on here for this blood moon. Spirit, what is going on for Pisces with this blood moon eclipse in Virgo? Awareness. Yep. So there's a really big energy around being present, around being aware of what's going on within your field, and also being aware of how this energy is affecting you. What parts of your life are being asked to shift and evolve, and things are going to evolve whether you like it or not. Pisces, like this is a big portal of change. And again, it's also about releasing perfectionism and allowing things to move organically. I want to get one more. Spirit, what's going on? I feel a lot of like third eye activation, and I'm also getting a lot of like dream activity. So yeah, conflict and defeat. And there's 5 too, and 5s are also about change. So anything that you have felt defeated or you've been carrying like a big burden, Pisces, this eclipse is really going to help to move that out of your field. And by you releasing this heaviness, releasing this feeling of, control, manipulation, or any sort of energy leaks in your life, you are showing the universe that you are trusting in the higher forces in the way that you are supposed to move. So, and you have love begins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And this is Ace of Cups energy. So, all right, Spirit. Get into the tarot. What else is going on this blood moon eclipse in Virgo? The wheel of fortune, baby. The Tower, the Emperor, and the 2 of Swords. Okay, with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Okay, Pisces. Any sort of resistance, anything that you are feeling stalled with, those things are going to start to crumble. Anything that moves and falls away, during this period is for your highest ascension. Let the tower fall. Let things crumble and move. You've got the wheel with the tower. So these are really big, like karmic resets. Anything that you have been, again, feeling that chained energy, feeling bound, feeling restricted, I feel like this energy is really going to give you the opportunity to liberate yourself and to be the leader of your life. And whether this is saying, like, for those of you who are shifting out of marriages or shifting out of careers, know that this is all very on point for the astrology of what's going on in the world. But with every sort of dissolvement, there is transformation. There is a level of beauty on the other side of it. It can feel scary. Change is always scary, especially if you've been doing something for quite some time. But this is again, the universe is resetting things. It is prepping you for a new foundation, because the old foundation that you have built on, you've outgrown it. You've outgrown this limited set, which it used to serve you, but now the universe is like, okay, you've learned those lessons. Time to turn the wheel now. It's time to really allow yourself to rebuild from a new evolutionary standpoint. And that is the Emperor. You hold the chess piece. You govern your life. And Pisces, I feel like you have so many opportunities in front of you to choose to be a leader, a guide, a teacher. And some of you may have so many options that you're like, I don't know which one to choose, but this is really about coming back to self. And during this eclipse, eclipses are not really suggested for manifestation because they can be chaotic, they can be unpredictable, but you can release old limiting patterns that are keeping you from this, that are keeping you from, really making the choices that you need to make to have huge change in your life. And that's where this comes into play. This is where this Two of Swords is. So this is feeling bound. There's something that is keeping you, it's like analysis paralysis. You're not making a decision because of fear, because of doubt, because you don't feel prepared. That's exactly what this Virgo energy is asking you to release. Release perfectionism, because it's never going to happen. The growth comes in moving even when you're scared, even when you don't feel like you have all of the tools. That's why you're moving. That's why the universe is shifting things around for you, so that you can learn, so that you are put in positions where you learn things where you didn't even know you needed to learn them. That's the beauty of being in a changed environment. I want to get more on this Two of Swords. Spirit, why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces? What's going on here? You got Page of Swords and the Emperor. You got the Emperor twice here. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Okay. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Say, Pisces, I am the High Priestess. I love this. Yes. Okay, so Pisces, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Emperor, and you have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you are really like analyzing the hell out of something. You're analyzing the hell out of, if you make this change, will you be moving backwards into more of a page energy? And I feel like that can be like an ego blow, because you have worked so hard to be the emperor of your life, to take those chances, to, really call on your strength, call on your, that leadership quality that you do have. but something that is calling for a change will have you go back into learning mode. And I think that that is what is preventing you from making a big change. And that is totally valid, Pisces. I totally get that. But this will be for the better. You have the Emperor and you have the Six of Pentacles. So this to me represents people are seeing you in this Emperor energy. They're seeing you as somebody who is inspiring and creative and strategic, and seeing you build your empire because somewhere where you used to be, you outgrew it. And that is power. That is strength. So Pisces, know that you don't have to be stuck in this forever. And by you even making one different choice, it's going to have you be in this long term. And I feel like some of you may be a little scared of your power, of the things that you want. You know, there's something that is you're resisting because you know you can manifest it. You know that you can do it. But you're also seeing the work that's required to get that. And I think that that's where the hang up is. And again, that's totally valid. But you are supported on this path. And other people want to help you and they want to see you succeed. So lean on that, Pisces. You don't have to do this alone. All right, goddesses, what other messages are here for Pisces? What other messages are here for my beauties, my fishies? And you guys, if these messages are resonating, you are more than welcome to book a personal reading with me. I do reading, hypnotherapy, and I do Reiki. So the link for that is in the description box below. All right, you have undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Yeah, so know that with any sort of changes that are made, people know that you had an impact or you have an impact. You are making an impact. And the work that you have done isn't irrelevant, Pisces. It has all prepped you to getting you to where you are going. You can choose to walk through the portal, but it's going to take strength and bravery and courage. You've got to keep going. Yep. Keep walking up the staircase. Keep moving up the stairs. Move with your commitment. And Pisces, look at your life in 10, 20, 30 years from now. What is it that you are envisioning for your life? Is it emotional stability? Is it financial stability? Is it, more of a spiritual community? And allow your present self to take the appropriate moves to help get you there. That is exactly what this energy is presenting. And you have the choice and you have the power to change not only your world, but other people's world. That's how much of a influence you have. And remember, you have your intuition guiding you. And I think what your intuition is telling you may be a little scary. And that is, again, valid. It's relevant. But making moves, even when you're scared, will be rewarded. And again, releasing that control, releasing the need to have everything perfect in order for you to make this move. That's where the lesson is, Pisces. It is releasing the tightness, the grip of how you feel things should work out, because that doesn't allow spirit to come in and help you and assist you. So really moving with the transition. And Pisces, you're great at that. You're a fish. You move in water. You are able to maneuver through any sort of situation. So lean on that, especially with this eclipse season. So, all right, Pisces, I love you so much. Happy birthday, and I'll see you on the next one. Blessed be. Bye.